What if your thoughts existed in a dimension beyond time and space? What if every idea you've ever had lives on, independent of your brain? Now, if you're watching this, like me, you enjoy tuning into other frequencies, checking out other creators, unique content, or just having a laugh at some shorts. Now, one thing I notice is that a lot of people in this space believe that their content will reach the right people, as do I. I personally love mysticism. It holds a very special place in my heart, but a lot of phenomena can be explained in the physical too. And that is really through the strangeness of quantum mechanics. Welcome to the channel. I'm Anthony, and I'd like to share some insights and experiences from my spiritual journey so far. I hope that these messages resonate and inspire your evolution in mind, body, and spirit. So, thoughts, quantum ripples, and the fabric of reality. What are the connections here? Now, bear with me while we lay some basic scientific foundations, and then we'll get to the good stuff. And of course, please take what resonates and just leave the rest. So in quantum physics, particles exist in an indeterminate, non-localized state. This means that they aren't bound by the constraints of time and space. Strange enough, our thoughts mirror this behavior. A thought, once created, no longer requires the physical structure of the brain that generated it. It continues to exist, much like an electron or a photon, in a dimensionless quantum state. Just try and imagine your ideas floating in a boundless space where there is no yesterday or tomorrow, no here or there. Now, for a lot of us, our minds simply resist this concept. We are conditioned to interpret experiences through everyday models of cause and effect. So, when confronted with the disembodied nature of thought, we find ourselves grappling with an enigma. It's a truth so foreign that it actually feels familiar. After all, thoughts are quantum waves. However, recognizing them outside of our heads can feel a little like running into a stranger who is, in fact, us. So, to dive into this a little more, and my cat is looking out of my office. Okay, where was I? So, to dive into this a little more, we need to examine another paradox of quantum mechanics, and that's entanglement. And now we're getting to the good stuff. So imagine two particles, A and B, birthed from the same event. Now, suppose A and B are separated across opposite ends of the universe, so distant that even light would take millions of years to travel between them. Yet, altering the spin of particle A instantaneously changes the spin of particle B. How can this be, you wonder? No signal can travel faster than light, yet these particles appear to communicate outside the rules of space-time. Now, scientists call this phenomenon non-locality. It suggests that at a deeper level of reality, A and B remain connected, as if distance and time were mere illusions. Mystics have long claimed that here can access all of space, just as now can access all of time. And funny enough, modern physics is just catching up and also seems to echo this timeless wisdom. And this leads us into the bridging of science and spirituality. Quantum mechanics challenges our linear perception of reality, opening doors to deeper understanding of consciousness. It suggests that thoughts are actually waves embedded in the fabric of existence, connecting us to each other and to the cosmos. Just like particles A and B remain connected across vast distances, we can relate this to the connection between individuals, so you and me, and the greater universal consciousness, or God, or the universe, source, whatever you prefer to call it. We can then accept that there is an underlying unity that binds all of existence together, a connection not bound by the conventional rules of space-time. Now, another thing is the idea that consciousness interacts with the electromagnetic spectrum, suggesting that consciousness itself is a fundamental aspect of the universe. This allows for a deeper, meaningful connection between individuals and source, enabling communication and interaction beyond our physical realm. This not only expands our understanding of the universe, but it also empowers us to reclaim sovereignty over our minds. When you become a conscious creator of thought, you tap into infinite possibilities, shaping your reality with intention and awareness. Thought forms are deeply intertwined with the spiritual elements that make up the fabric of reality. These elements, just like those in the periodic table, possess unique energetic signatures that can be accessed and communicated with through meditative practices and breathwork. You can attune yourself to the vibrational frequencies of these elements, allowing for the exchange of energy and information. Now, as I've already mentioned, our thoughts are not isolated phenomena. They are part of a larger dynamic system of energetic interactions, a multi-dimensional framework of consciousness. By truly understanding and harnessing this knowledge, we can align our thought forms with the natural flow of the universe, facilitating a more aligned and empowered manifestation process. Although manifestation, I think a more suitable word for this is materialization process, especially if you fancy yourself a bit of a wizard or a magician. When we focus our consciousness, we can materialize ideas into tangible forms, reflecting the divine nature of creation. All it takes is a disciplined mind and really honing your concentration skills to harness the full potential of your energy. Now, a higher state of awareness, the supra-consciousness, plays a crucial role in the formation and guidance of thought forms. It serves as a bridge between the individual and the divine, allowing for the integration of divine inspiration and wisdom into the creation process. By tapping into this higher state, we can access a fountain of knowledge and insight that transcends limitations of the ego. This connection empowers us to create thought forms that resonate with the highest truths and align with universal principles of harmony and balance. The superconsciousness acts as a guiding light, so to speak, ensuring that our thought forms are filled with purpose and clarity. In this elevated state, that is when we become co-creators with the universe, channeling divine energy into our materializations. Now, not only does this enrich our personal journey, it also contributes to the collective evolution of consciousness. By aligning our thought forms with the wisdom of this higher consciousness, we participate in the unfolding of reality, where each creation serves a higher purpose. Emotion, of course, is also a vital component in the architecture of thought forms, acting as the catalyst that breathes life into our mental constructs. The heart's energy is what gives our thought forms vibrancy and depth. By unifying our mind and heart, we can fill our thought forms with the emotional resonance needed to manifest them into reality. Ultimately, this journey of thought forms is one of alchemical transformation, where the raw materials of thought and emotion are transmuted into your tangible reality. This process is just the same as the ancient practice of alchemy, where base elements are refined and elevated to their highest potential. Through conscious application, we can guide our thought forms, refining and purifying them until they resonate with the highest frequencies of truth and purpose, as within, so without. So what does this mean for you? It means that you're being called to explore the depths of your consciousness and the elemental forces that shape your reality. This journey invites you to awaken to your true nature as a creator and to participate consciously in the unfolding of the universe. It means that your thoughts matter, literally. They ripple through the quantum field. They influence reality in ways science is only beginning to grasp. So be aware of your thoughts. Now, this was just a bit of an intro to the wacky world of the quantum and thought forms. It's a bit of a rabbit hole, and the more time you spend in it, the weirder reality can get. So from everyday synchronicities to outright holy shit moments. But I'll leave that and some of my personal experiences until another video. In future messages, I hope to dive deeper into topics like this, as well as self-mastery, higher consciousness, and metaphysical exploration. I'd invite you to subscribe if this is of interest, and if this resonates with you, please do leave a like and a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I really appreciate you tuning in. For now, reflect on this. Your mind is not just a tool, it is a gateway to the infinite. I'll see you in the next one.